Hi, I'm Alan, and this is the Paulinist. Let's get right to the point here. That's what we do at the Paulinist. Point first, discussion follows. The three words, "Hear ye him," from the title are found in the last fragment of Matthew 17, verse 5. With Jesus speaking to only three of his disciples, the Matthew verse reads, "While he yet spake, behold, a bright cloud overshadowed them. And behold, a voice out of the cloud which said, This is my beloved Son, in whom I am well pleased. Hear ye him." Now often we are told this moment is simply God identifying Jesus. But by Matthew 17, nobody was confused about who Jesus was. John the Baptist knew. The disciples witnessed him. The crowd saw the miracles. Everyone already understood that something utterly unique stood before them. This is not God introducing his Son. It is not neutral information. This is the Father delighting in his Son. It is not God correcting confusion. It is God expressing pleasure. It is almost like any father with a son that represents him perfectly, with joy, with fullness, with complete satisfaction. The word beloved is not casual. It is affection. It is closeness. It is shared life. And well pleased, that means nothing is missing. Nothing is lacking. Nothing to improve. And for just a second, forget theology and think like a proud father or a proud mother. If your son perfectly represented everything you are, in your heart, your character, your truth, and if somebody questioned him, what would rise up in you? But here is God's Son, without sin, without flaw. That's what you're seeing in this verse. Not human pride, but something infinitely higher. Perfect delight in perfect likeness. Hear him. That's not just advice. That is God saying, if you want to understand me, listen to him. It's not a suggestion. Everything, all of Christianity, hangs right there on those three words. If Jesus forgives, God stands behind it. If Jesus speaks, God affirms it. If Jesus leads, God endorses it. Jesus is not speaking near the heart of God. He is speaking from the heart of God. So maybe the question is not, do I believe in God? Maybe the question is, am I actually listening to the one he is pleased with? Because if we miss that, we don't just miss a verse. We miss the center of the New Testament and the Bible in full. People, soon we will get beyond foundational verses and be poised to get to the heart of the message of Christ to his church after the cross. So if you want to explore that message of Christ and the deeper threads that many commentators read right over, then stay with me on the Paulinist. And I promise you, it is going to get very interesting when we begin looking at what the crowds want from Jesus versus what he actually is saying. And I'll see you in the next one.